Hello and welcome to another episode from the Ludic SMP. I hope you guys had an awesome day. I am Teddy. This is episode number 17, and today we are starting out over here at the location we are going to be building our church. Now that still says clothing store. We built that there. And I actually did finish what I was planning on doing. All of the leather armor is in place. It looks pretty good. And from your comments, you seem to like it as well, which is cool. So what we're going to do today, we're going to start off over here. I'm going to do a terraform a little area over here to make this church fit in slightly better. And I'm going to do this in the form of a time lapse, getting this thing started up. And I'll come back to you guys after the time lapse. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed our little time lapse there. As you can see, we've got our church in place and it's looking pretty good. The only thing I don't really like is actually the bell. I don't think it's big enough. So what I might have to do is make a sandstone bell instead. That could be an idea for what we do. Now, I did put these up on here deliberately for this reason. Now, this is kind of like the altar area. I might actually like a little podium thing here for the priest person to stand at and, you know, do the sermon and all that good stuff. But this is looking pretty good. It is looking pretty good. I need to decorate the inside, obviously. I haven't done that. I don't know if I'm going to do this as a practical build or if I'm going to do this one as a decorative build. I'm kind of erring more toward the side of doing a decorative build because it looked better. Question mark? I don't know. Also, I decided to put stained glass up on that window there because I thought it looked kind of cool. And also realised I didn't put green glass in the top two corners, but that's actually fine. It makes it look a little bit different. So yeah, it does look pretty good though. So give me your guys' thoughts about how you think that looks, and I'm going to change that bell over for I think probably sandstone. I have got a way of making a bed out of sandstone, so let's try that and I'll come back when I've had a go. Okay, so with the addition of the sandstone bell, that actually looks quite a bit better. Then the sandstone does stick out possibly a little bit too far, but I don't think that is overly bad. It could be better, but it's not bad. So I think we're going to go with that over the actual proper bell. I haven't really done any decorating here yet. As you can see, we've got this little bad boy set up here, which I do kind of like that look. It does look pretty good. I do want to get a little altar thing set up as well, so maybe we'll do spruce for that, so we've got a bit of contrast away from the dark oak. Could be the way forward for that one. So let's just slap that bad boy down there. Actually, bring that forward a block. And if you're wondering why I'm doing it that way, so I can do this. Just like that. And then we have our little altar as well. And then we're going to put stuff on there as well. I'm going to get some candles, I think. I'll put some candles up on the altar. That would make sense, to be honest. But as pertains to the benches, I think I've got an idea for them. It's going to be a bit different, actually. If I can get through my own door. I need these. I think these are going to work quite nice. And then I want some oak signs, believe it or not. We're going to use oak signs for this. So I need to make a few extra sticks. I had loads of wood to make sticks with already, but it's fine. And then let's just make loads of signs and just see how this looks. So I am genuinely interested to see if this works or not. Basically what we're doing is with the plan for this is we're gonna have, not you. No. Dang it, Teddy. Do it right. That one there. Like so. So we've got nice little low down benches for people to sit on rather than the big tall ones you normally see. I think I could do a being one longer. But we need to have plenty of walkway down the middle. I actually quite like how that looks as well. That's not overly small. So I think we're going to do that. That one's lined up there. So we'll line that one up there. So yeah, 4 across. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's only 4 across. That's cool. And then we'll do a little bit of this. Glad I got a swift sneak. Makes life so much easier. Then we're a 1 block gap. And we'll put our next pew in there like so. And I just think the signs they look more natural compared to like putting trapdoors and stuff. They're not quite as tall. But when you kind of stood back here, it makes perfect sense like that. So let me get the rest of these in, and I'll come back to you guys when we're finished. Alrighty, so I decided I was going to keep the decoration nice and simple in here. I am just going to leave this decorated, but I'm not going over the top. I'll put a few bookshelves in, a couple of candles here and there, some paintings on the wall. That's pretty much it. Now, the only thing I'm tempted to do, actually, is probably possibly have some more fence posts here with candles on top, if that's a thing. I didn't realise having flower pots on top of fence posts was a thing, and that actually looks kind of good. So we could even do that on the wall as well, in certain places, because that would look kind of good. Actually, it got me the idea of putting plant stands here and here. So maybe I will do a bit more decorating. I don't know. I could do some more decorating, I think. So let's do that, and I'll come back to you. Okay, the few final touches I want to make are now in place. We've got our candles in on the fence post, which is a thing, which is a really cool thing. And we've got a couple of fence posts with some flower pots on top. I wish the fence posts weren't sticking onto the blocks, but I can't really do much about that. I don't want to move them out any further. And I also decided it'd be quite a cool idea to put in the carpet, just because it would make sense to have carpet in here. The white carpet wouldn't work because it's a floor in here. So, but yeah, the banners look good around there. The paintings look good. The flowers look good. Got more flowers in these corners over here. And I thought to myself, while I've got the candles out, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to decorate another couple of the builds with the candles, because I've got the candles. I might as well use them. And I was planning on putting candles over here anyway. So we've got a few candles set outside on there, like so. And we come in here and we've got candles on here. And yes, you can put candles on top of trapdoors as well. Another thing I wasn't aware you could do. And that's really cool. So we have got candles spread all over the place, and they are all lit. There you go. Okay, so for the last part of today's episode, I thought I would take you through the building of a couple of our wagons. Now, I did say previously we were going to put a couple of wagons over here, and we have yet to do so so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a couple of these wagons in place. Now, this one is not a very wide base, so what we're actually going to do here is we are going to put in one of the little wagons. Now, the best thing to do with these is we'll grab ourselves a couple of these little wooden trapdoors here. Now, I don't actually need these locks behind it. I was using them as place markers. And then I want to put the second set of wheels there. I don't actually need the middle one, to be honest, but that's fine. I also want to put in some, actually I'll use oak ones for that. So let's grab a couple of oak ones. Sticks, and then some of them, and then we'll put these, so these are the front wheels, and then we're going to have two of them just like so. And then do we have any oak? Oh, we'll use some sprucey slabs for this bit here. That's just fine. Why are you messing around, game? Seriously. Although I do want that there, like so. Beautiful. And then we want to grab this and back wheels. Again, just place markers on them ones. And then we draw. I don't know why it's doing that. The crouch needs to be slightly out of line at the moment. I don't know why. There we go, and then we'll make these up to there. Now, the reason to make them up to there is because we want to have other trapdoors to signify like the around part of it, the surround of it. So let me grab, I think I'm going to use dark oak trapdoors for this one. And that's going to be like the surround, or should we do it one block, half block higher than that? I feel like one at half block higher. Don't mind me, guys. Just working on the fly, as you do, you know. So that's going to be the floor of the wagon. That's a solid block. And then if we do this as a surround, just a temporary one, then we'll put these little bad boys on there like so. Let's grab a few more of them little things. There we go, and then we can break out all of that lot there. And that essentially is our wagon completed. Now, what I'm thinking, I need a couple more trapdoors. Is just kind of have it as a connector there. Yeah, that works quite nicely. Let's do that on the other side as well. So they're actually they're inverted, the trapdoors, the lower ones, but they look pretty good. Yeah, I like how that looks. What do you guys in the comments drop me what you think on that? Because I think that looks pretty cool. That is most definitely a wagon. And then also what I'm thinking, I might change up the trapdoor color one more time. And we'll throw a couple just on the side of there, like so, just as a little seating addition like that. And that's the step to get on and off of it. And this is where we put all our storage. So I'm thinking barrels for this, because I think barrels would work quite nicely. So this one's going to be like transporting, I don't know what, but we're going to put a few barrels on here. We'll lay some down as well. And then we'll kind of have one stood up at the top there like so. And there you go. That's kind of that done. That wagon is lovely. So I'm going to crack on. I'm going to show you, basically going to do the same chassis build, but with the addition of, we're going to change the wheels up for bigger wheels. And we're going to put that one, we'll put that one over here. So if we grab these, and we'll put one of these down here and here. And what we want to do is, this is the back wheel. We'll do that as the front of the back wheel. So we do this, this, and this. And again, I can hear a witch. That's always frightening. And we come 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put that as the back of the front. Actually, no, that'll be the front of the front wheel. Oh, there's pillages over there as well. Just what we need. So normally these are one block wider than this, but because of space constraints, we're doing slightly smaller. And now we have phantoms. Let me go get rid of the phantoms and I'll come back to you. Alrighty, so the phantoms are all gone now, which is lovely, and we've got creepers still hanging around. Let's just shoot this guy in the face. There we go. Anyone else? Nope, I think we're good. Right, so let's put in the fence posts on this one, which goes here and here. And then we need to actually raise that one up a block. So with this one, it's going to look slightly different to what we've done with other ones in terms of the wool. We'll get to that in just a minute, though. So let me just quickly get these back wheels where we want them to be. Need a few more slabs. I always come prepared, guys. Always prepared to not finish a build properly because I don't have enough stuff on me. But you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's absolutely dandy. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to make the chassis of this solid like that all the way around. I mean, which means I could have used full blocks. Yes, I know. Don't write in the comments, Teddy, you should have used full blocks because it doesn't make sense. Right. So that's that. And again, we want the trapdoors on the side of there. I'm going to use dark oak ones on this one just because, again, it's something slightly different. That's the wrong place. I need to go on that one there. And that's almost like the connector that holds the wool into place. And now I want the wool actually over the wheels on this one. Also, the aim has completely gone out again on this thing. It's ridiculous. I think I'm on the wrong version. That's probably what it is. But we want the overhang slightly there. Beautiful. And then we come up. come in. And I've gone for a grey one this time because I did a black one, a white one last time, and that looks a bit funky. This cup, it's a bit bigger. This one. I need to get some more grey wool. Give me one sec. Alrighty, after grabbing a bit more wool, I made a bit of adjustment. I've shortened it by 1 block at the back. It's a little bit long at the back. I don't need the overhang at the back. The overhang over the wheels as well, I'm not really sold on. I don't know. It would kind of, obviously, in real life there would be a gap there, but there obviously can't be a gap in Minecraft because it's not big enough. Well, it's a solid block, isn't it? So we can't really do that on Minecraft because it doesn't really work. What we're going to need now, though, is we're going to need a few ladders. We've got our rails already. Now we need a few ladders to go on the top or on the sides so we can get up and over. And I think what I'm going to do is, because we got that there, I'm going to put one here. And we're going to put one there. Let's either that or we do there, and that might be too close to the middle. So I can't do it where the wheels would be because this is technically the strapping that holds the carriage together. So I think at the front, to make it look like it's trying to hook onto the trapdoor, we'll get another trapdoor to put here. Have I got any more dark oak trapdoors on me? I do not. Let's grab another couple of those. And we'll just pop a couple of them there, just because it looks kind of good, actually. It does make... This one's a very different design to the other ones I've built as well. And of course, I need more ladders as well, because why would I have enough ladders? Pop that on there like so. And the top bit, we're going to have rails, which is why we got the rails in the first place. Let's fly up. Grab a quick landing on here. Grab our rails and our carpets, because our carpets are going to make it spawn proof where the rails do not. Now this one doesn't look quite as good as the others I have built already, but if you go back to a Frontier time, these things came in all shapes and sizes. Some of them were massive and really like heavy and long like this one, and other ones were exactly like this one, and they were just literally carriers of junk essentially. So these are actually perfectly for what they are, basically. Let's put a lantern inside the inside of it. Inside the inside. Word's difficult. Yep. Let's throw that in there like so. Let's throw in... This one's more like a people carrier rather than a stock carrier. Actually, what I'm going to do is that. There we go. That looks quite cool. I like that. Now, I could put horses on the front of here, but getting them backed in and then actually getting them attached is a pain in the rear end. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave them without, because without is perfectly fine. We're going to hang another lantern in the front of there just to make sure we don't get anything spawn inside. This thing over here is really cool looking. Let's put a lantern somewhere on top of the barrel. That will do nicely. And that is that. So with that, guys, I am actually going to end the episode there. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I really hope you've enjoyed our wagon builds at the end there. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.